Ok, et salut à tous, mes troops, on est reparti pour faire Spellforce 3. Donc du coup la dernière fois on avait mis fin à la quête du marché macabre en fait. Et là putain il y en a du monde aussi. Et là du coup on va aller causer aux paysans qui devaient être dans le coin ici. Alors quand j'ai monté ma vidéo j'ai re-regardé pour le coffre caché. Et pour l'instant j'ai pas trop d'idées en fait quoi. Donc il faut que j'y réfléchisse encore. Je sais pas trop ce qu'il faut faire en fait. Je pense que c'est une combinaison de sorts ou un sort spécifique pour l'ouvrir, ou peut-être
Say,
pas trop.
could you help me with something? I'm looking for a man called Ilbertus Watley.
Hubertus what? Never heard of him. Sorry.
No problem. Tiara's blessing.
Merde. Ah, faut parler à tous les pays. Ah, d'accord.
Let's see.
Ok.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for someone.
Watley.
I see. Thanks.
Ok, ça va être chiant.
Interesting. Excuse me, madam.
Ah.
I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for a man named Ilbertus Watley. He's supposed to live here.
Watley. Oh, you mean that beggar? Ah, he lives here. Does nothing but beg for coins at the marketplace all day long. What do you want from him?
Long story. Much obliged.
Ok, donc il est là-bas. Ça marche. Allons-y. Et toi? C'est lui, ok.
Yes.
T'as pas une tête de mendiant, toi? On va faire ça, après on fera aussi la quête du mage là-bas aussi. On a plein de trucs à faire. Hein. J'ai l'impression que mon let's play dure beaucoup trop longtemps par rapport à... En fait, c'est vrai que je prends mon temps dans ce jeu là, en fait. Je peux vous remarquer, je prends mon temps, j'explore tout et tout. C'est peut-être pour ça que mon let's play prend du temps. Bon après...
I think that's him.
A coin, fair lady. Please, the old father will reward you for your generosity.
Are you Sir Ilbertus Watley?
Yes, I am. Who are you? How do you know my name?
We're here because of the island in the Black Sea.
That accursed island. Tiara's breath. Here I thought I was done with it for good.
Tout semblait amer, forcément.
You seem bitter about it.
How did you guess? I sacrificed everything I had just for some deluded fantasy. From a nobleman in Tiara's grace to a beggar in the mud district. Quite the career, isn't it? And all because of some deluded... Let's not talk about it.
Well, we know for a fact that it exists. And
Yeah,
we want
well.
to find it.
What?
The island exists, and we have reason to believe there's something on it that we need. And we've been told that you tried to excavate an old Hibernian portal that could lead us there.
Forgive me, but this is... a lot to take in.
But the portal exists?
Yes. Yes, it does. But it's useless. Just a piece of stone.
Ok. Alors...
Another question. We were told that you consider yourself part Hibernian, like the Queen.
Well, not anymore. But
How come?
long story. The short version is that I've had these strange dreams ever since I can remember. Dreams of turquoise marble, of old rituals and ancient dragons. But they were always so vivid, like a real memory.
And that led you to believe they were.
That and the fact that I've always felt different from others. But then again, who doesn't? In the end, the Creators Guild was right. I had nothing to back up my claims.
So you used up all your wealth to...
Yes. As you probably know, no one was willing to fund my looking back, I can't believe how obsessed I was. Even when I sold the house my family had lived in for generations.
Ok, carrément.
But I'd rather not talk about it. I hope you understand.
How did you learn of that island?
That's complicated. What it ultimately amounted to were some vague explorer's diaries, dreams.
And that's all?
No, it's not. But please,
Ouais, je vais rien dire du
understand,
coup.
but this
What exactly did you hope to find on that island?
wealth, at least that was part of it, and what I told my potential patrons. Then, of course, there was my supposed but all that aside, Hibernian culture has always fascinated me. I studied archaeology in Greyfell, and as most archaeologists, I was always laughed at.
Va te présenter Esgrim,
Most
toi?
people still consider it an expensive hobby for nobles rather than a true craft. I wanted to prove them wrong.
Ok.
Be that as it may, we need to find a way to get to that island, and building a ship isn't an option. Can you show us that portal?
Haven't you listened? It doesn't work.
We need to try. Can you take us there?
Fine. I can, but only under one condition. You need to pay me. Now, believe me, I wouldn't ask this if I had a choice,
Oh,
but
bien sûr.
leaving this place during the busiest hours of the day means I'll end up with an empty belly.
Oui, tiens,
tonight.
prends 60.
Take 60.
Oh, that's very generous of you. Thank you. Meet me at the excavation site, will you? I need to take care of something first.
Okay, see you there.
Ok. Ça c'est cool. Par contre... Ah, c'est tout là-bas. Ouais. J'ai vu que j'avais eu un haut estime au fait que je rende hommage en fait. Je sais pas si vous vous souvenez, voilà, c'est ici. On avait parlé à cette gonzesse et elle m'a dit en fait ok. J'ai eu un haut festi en fait, par exemple, fallait appuyer sur F pour, comment ça s'appelle, pour rendre hommage. Alors je sais pas si c'est vraiment une quête optionnelle ou si ça déclenche un petit bonus. Je vais regarder vu que de toute façon c'est pas loin d'ici. Ça c'est la quête principale donc on va attendre. On va d'abord faire ça. Ok, c'est bien, il y a plein de trucs à faire dans le jeu, j'aime beaucoup. Donc après comme je dis, je suis désolé, je prends... C'est vrai que mon let's play prend peut-être un peu plus de temps que prévu. Tiens, bonjour toi. Parce que c'est vrai que je prends vraiment mon temps en fait. Ils sont les mecs là, ils avancent. Ok, c'est cool. J'aime bien prendre mon temps en fait dans les RPG. Je pense en faire plus sur ma chaîne, je pense, des RPG.
Let's see.
Ok, ça j'ai même pas trop ce truc sinon. Le brûle-sang. Conformément aux instructions de l'apothicaire Yora, si après sont réunies toutes les indications afférentes à la peste appelée brûle-sang, fidèlement retranscrites par Gérin, disciple et apprenti. Entrée 1. On a déjà vu ça? Je sais pas si on a déjà vu. Entrée 1. Le patient est venu me consulter ce matin, se plaignant d'une fièvre. Je lui ai prescrit le traitement habituel, à savoir du repos, mais il est revenu me voir dans l'heure. Je n'ai jamais touché de peau aussi chaude que la sienne, comme si un incendie faisait rage en lui. La dépouille du patient a été découverte dans un champ, peu avant le coucher du soleil. Entrée 2. L'application d'un baume à base de sauge de crottin de chèvre fait frais essentiel et d'écailles de poisson pendant l'aliénation de l'air de sel de dragon sulfurique est essentiel pour éviter de contracter la peste appelée brûle-sang. Ok. Alors. Entrée 3. Une infusion d'aigre racines et de larves de mouches consommées à l'instant même du coucher du soleil, suivie de l'application d'un baume à base de champignons séchés et de venin d'araignée est la seule et unique manière de prévenir le brûle-sang. Dis n'importe quoi, les mecs. Le brûle-sang est une épreuve pour les hommes touchés par le mal. Quiconque mène une vie de dévotion et de piété n'a rien à craindre de cette maladie. Le fait que tant d'hommes aient été terrassés par cette soi-disant peste atteste de la puissance et de la justice des dieux. La justice des dieux. Ils disent n'importe quoi, ok. Ouais, ils disent un peu n'importe quoi, c'est un truc qui est pas hyper intéressant en fait. Le corps enfle et commence par les extrémités, de violents maux de tête se manifestent rayonnant depuis la partie supérieure du crâne. L'émission Le sel devient imprévisible. Ah, super. Je suis dessus quoi. La température, la pression interne du corps continue à augmenter. Au dernier stade, le sang entre en ébullition. La pression accumulée dans le corps de l'individu s'évacue brutalement. La mort survient inévitablement. Ok. Bon, on va tester ce que j'ai dit tout à l'heure.
That way?
Qu'apparemment, si j'ai... Il y avait low fait Steam, appuyez sur F pour se prosterner un peu. Non, il n'y a pas ça.
Interesting.
very emotional right now.
Est-ce qu'il y a moyen de se prosterner, un truc comme ça? S'agenouiller, y a rien, que dalle. Attends, j'ai rien ajouté dans mes options. Ça m'intrigue. Commande. J'ai avancé. Y a rien du tout. Non. Ok, non, y a rien du tout. Ok, non, c'était pour tester, mais apparemment, il n'y a pas. Hein. Ah, je voulais te regarder parce qu'en fait, comme je dis, j'ai eu un au Steam en fait. C'était marqué en fait. Prosternez-vous, appuyez sur F. Apparemment, non. Oh, c'est bizarre ça. Non, y'a rien du tout. Ok, bon bah je vais tester.
Will do.
Si vous savez quelque chose dessus, pareil, dites-le moi, parce que je pense qu'il y a un truc quand même. Là, faut qu'on rentre dans la mine, hein, tu te moques de moi. J'ai tout fait dans le désordre, putain. Bon, pas grave.
Now would
Au
you
moins
look
la
at
mine,
that?
la mine est clean.
Nowadays, few people remember the reason for Everlight's wealth, the glittering mine. For a long time, it was believed that Moonsilver, the...
Is there anything you need?
Ailleurs.
Ah, it is you.
Didn't you say in front of the mine?
I did, but then I realized that it might be wise to scout ahead in order to get a clearer picture of the situation. Come, let us go. The golem and its supposed friend should be further down the mine. Follow me.
Mais en fait,
Let's see.
je suis déjà venu en fait.
Understood.
Bon, au moins ça va aller vite. Quoi? Ok.
I'm dead.
Cut, toujours autant. Je me pose la question, est-ce qu'il y en a même que tout à l'heure, hein, ouais. Pourquoi il y a des morts vivants ici? Proche-toi, toi. Monte ton bonus. Qu'est-ce que tu fais là-dedans?
Whatever's necessary.
Soyez pas chiant, vous deux, là.
I did not expect so many creatures.
Strange.
What?
Ok. Il s'est barré. Alors comment ça se fait qu'il y a des morts
Sounds
vivants?
like a plan.
Alors que normalement il est censé y avoir plein de gobelins là-dedans.
Here we go.
This place is...
Ok.
What's the plan? I'm
Elle a
injured.
vraiment pas de vie celle-là, hein, c'est dingue. Désolé, pas super. Il m'a pété la gueule.
Help me for heck's sake!
Just give the word. No, no. Don't die on me, will you?
Il meurt pas ce.
We need you. Now, don't die on me, will you? Wait. What's the plan?
Ok. Eh, il a vraiment un gros problème de point de vie, hein, c'est chaud.
What do you require?
Et continuons ce que tu te barres sans nous. C'est par où? Par là peut-être.
Finally.
Il est où? J'ai perdu.
Sure.
Eh merde,
Fine.
c'est dingue ça. Il est là, hein. Soyez avant de continuer.
What's next?
As you want.
Ok, il est là.
Corporal?
Ok. Oh, c'est méchant là-bas. Contaminateur.
Yes?
Ok, c'est le truc qui explose.
Up ahead.
Someone's coming.
And its friend.
I know.
Let's see what they have to say.
On l'avait pas vu tout à l'heure ça. Ils étaient pas là eux, on est d'accord. Hein.
Interesting. Greetings. Are you...
Rick, who are they? I'm afraid.
Don't worry, Hubert. They are not here to hurt you. Judging by the sounds of fighting we heard, I take it you took care of those undead. If so, you have my thanks. They appeared out of nowhere just a couple of days ago and locked us in.
They are dead. We're here to ask you some questions about your friend.
I figured. So I'm guessing you heard the rumors, right? Yes, this is the golem with a soul. And yes, I am the odd fellow protecting him. But before I tell you anything, promise me that you won't hurt him.
I know he might look intimidating, but he's actually quite sensitive.
If he doesn't hurt us, we won't hurt him.
He won't. Trust me, hurting anybody is the last thing on Hubert's mind. So, what do you want to know? You didn't come here to take him away, did you?
Alors,
Hubert is a stone golem. Why didn't you kill these undead yourselves if they trapped you?
Kill? Hubert? I told you he couldn't hurt a fly. He doesn't look it, but in his head, he's just like a child.
ouais, mais les enfants ça tue les mouches, hein.
Why Hubert?
It was my grandfather's name. And one day, I simply started calling Hubert that, and it stuck.
How did you come to know Hubert? I mean, you don't just come up to a golem and start a conversation.
Right. You don't. I found him laying half dead just outside this mine. Some creature drained him of his essence, a ghost or something.
Darkness came and stole my light. It hurt. It hurt so bad.
I know, Hubert, but it's over now.
For some reason, I immediately noticed that Hubert was different. In every other situation, I would have simply turned away and alarmed the guard, but I just couldn't. So I went into the city to find a mage.
Who? Joseph. His name was Joseph.
He is not with the Creators Guild. And this Joseph agreed to help you.
Well, he still owed me a favor, so... Yes, I asked him to heal Hubert. And even though he told me it was dangerous, he eventually did it. When it was done, he told me to get away as soon as possible, as it might wake up again soon. But just like when I had first seen him there, I simply knew that there was something in him. Something that made him more than just a construct. So I waited, and it turned out I was right. You can figure out the rest. I took him into the mine, as the Everlight guards would have attacked him on sight. And here, we became friends.
How long ago is it that you found him?
Let me think. Almost 4 moons now.
Je parle pas en lune, moi, tu m'embêtes.
So, you took him into the cave to protect him?
Yes. Of course, word eventually got through to the townsfolk. But you're the first to follow up on the rumors.
And before these undead woke up, this place was actually quite peaceful. A bit gloomy, yes, but safe. And that's what matters.
Ouais, c'est safe, c'est rempli de gobelins, de vouivres, de morts-vivants.
How did you become friends, though?
Rick, friendly. Rick, always friendly. Rick, care for me.
Well, maybe friendship isn't the proper word for it. It's more like I care for him, the way a father cares for a child. And yes, I know how funny that sounds considering Hubert's size.
Hubert, what makes you different from other golems? When did you realize you can think for yourself?
I don't know. I always had thoughts, always had ideas, but I did not know how to tell people about them. After the ghost attacked me and Rick healed me, he taught me how to speak.
Taught?
Yes. Yes, of course. Rick taught me how to speak.
Hubert is a very good student. He learned how to speak almost fluently in just a couple of months. If only men were half as eager to learn, maybe we wouldn't be in this mess we find ourselves in.
He could also carry the spirit of a person in him. Did you ever think of that?
If so, it was the spirit of an infant. As I said, all I did was offer Hubert guidance and, well, love.
What are your plans for Hubert? Neither he nor you can stay in this cave forever.
Honestly, I don't know. Hubert is such a good lad, and I want him to have a normal, happy life. As bizarre as that sounds when talking about a golem. He would love to make friends and...
Yes, friends. Rick, will these misters be
Je veux bien, ouais. Je te prends dans le groupe, il me faut un tank.
Hubert, what did we say about interrupting other people when they're talking?
It's
Do you want me to be sad, Hubert?
no, Rick. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. Just don't do that again.
Anyway, I try not to think about it. And until you showed up and killed those undead, I wasn't even sure we'd ever make it out of that cave again.
All right, look. My friend here would like to learn more about Hubert's uniqueness. It would be of great scientific value. Would it be possible for us to examine him?
I don't know. Will it harm him?
Golems were created to endure pain.
What my friend is trying to say is, he will do everything he can to keep Hubert comfortable.
What do you think, Hubert?
I don't know.
Fine. If you think it will help us understand Hubert better, then I don't want to be an obstacle. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Then let us begin. Interesting. Truly interesting. Hubert, I am done. You can rest now.
It wasn't bad, Rick. It tickled a little, but it didn't hurt.
So, what did you find out?
Not much. But let me discuss it with my companion first. Tahar, if you please.
Where is the kind sir going, Rick? I liked him.
They're just going to have a talk. They'll come back.
Il a pas l'air méchant. À mon avis, il y a un anguille sur roche. Alors, qu'est-ce que tu
So
racontes?
let me be brief. I inspected Hubert's magical core, and it is rather unusual. It's overflowing with magical essence, unlike anything I've ever seen. My theory is that his remarkable intelligence comes from this irregularity. Unfortunately, I believe that the very same irregularity is also dangerous. The essence within him seems unstable.
It is very likely that it will eventually get out of control and cause an explosion unlike anything this land has ever seen. To me, it appears we have two options. We can destroy the golem, or take it back to the guild and try to harness its power, with the chance to stabilize the core and allow it to live.
I do not think I should make that choice. I consider myself a rational person, but I'm afraid that my fascination with the matter clouds my judgment.
What do you mean by harness his power?
Well, the possibilities are endless. If we can replicate the structure of its core and stabilize it, it has the potential to change the world. We might even be able to recreate it, thus giving us a power source with the chance to recreate life.
Obviously, there is no guarantee these experiments will bear fruit. We would also be risking blowing Everlight to smithereens in the process. If I had to make a guess, I would say that there is a 40% chance that the golem will be stabilized and we will be able to harness the core. A 40% chance that it will die in perceived agony, and a 20% chance of triggering the devastating explosion.
40% de chance qu'il meure. Ouais.
Couldn't we just take him somewhere secluded and leave him be?
I'm afraid that's out of the question. We just don't know what the long-term effect of this instability would be. He could, for example, become feral and use his incredible power to wipe out a city or two. Killing him is the merciful option if his welfare is your primary concern.
Ouais.
That's a tough decision. Let me talk to Rick.
Of course.
Ah, pas le tuer s'ils peuvent le contrôler. 40% de chance qu'il meure, c'est... Voilà quoi. C'est pas dans 80%. Hein.
So, what did you and your friend talk about?
Par contre, c'est pas moi qui fais GD, hein. Si c'est moi qui fais GD, je fous rien. Le tuer... Non, j'ai pas le tuer en plus, parce qu'il Ce serait con, quoi.
Well, there's no good way to say this. Hubert's magic core is very unusual. It is overflowing with energy, and while this energy is what makes him sentient, it also makes him dangerous. If we let Hubert stay here, the core might eventually become unstable and explode.
The only way to save him is to take him to the Creators Guild, where they can try to control his power. Thing is, it might be a painful experience for Hubert.
I'm sorry, but it's the only way. The alternative would be to kill him.
You bloody monster! No! There's no way I'm letting you do this!
Non, c'est pas une
He's a
personne.
person, damn it, not some toy for some mages to tinker with! You'll have to kill me first!
Rick, you're outnumbered, and I'm offering you and Hubert a chance. Don't you see it? You can either die here like a fool, or you can make sure Hubert gets through the entire ordeal together with you.
Well, I guess you're right, aren't you? I don't have a chance against you all. But let me say this. If I learn that anything happens to Hubert, I will come and hunt you down, even if it costs my life.
Hubert, it's time to go. We're moving into a new home.
What? I'm going to see the outside again? Just how you promised.
Yes, just how I promised.
Well, I must say that I'm happy you made that decision. I will go back to the guild now and prepare my things for our journey as discussed. I will see you there.
Ok. Donc du coup... Il nous suit là? Il nous suit.
Finally.
Ah, il ne suit pas? Faut voir les quêtes. Est-ce qu'il y a une suite de quêtes? Ok. Ça roule.
Really?
Est-ce qu'on peut directement se TP peut-être? C'est pas mal. Bon, après la solution me paraît bien, hein. Mais bon, c'est vrai que on peut pas juste le tuer parce que l'autre il a fait quoi, un diagnostic je veux dire. Et peut-être durer quoi, une demi-heure vu qu'ils ont fait passer ça vite et puis il nous dit faut le tuer. C'est limite quand même. Quand même limite. Oui, c'est ça. Tout tranquille. Est-ce qu'on peut se TP directement la clé des créateurs? Je pense pas. Hein. Non, c'est sur la même carte. Non, ouais, c'est sur la même carte.
Yes?
Ok, sortons de là.
Now would you look at that?
Ok, ok. Encore une quête de plus.
Of the few
Salut, que ça termine.
refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to
Décidément,
find
on
that their
sortira jamais
troubles
de
do
cette
not
ville.
end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely
Well then, off to the Mud District. Let's hope Watley's still there.
And still alive.
On a déjà fait ça. Je te raconte. Ouais, là-bas. Et là, faut qu'on aille là. On se téléporte du coup ici. Hop là.
Fine.
Allons-y.
Let's see.
Je suis content parce que je pense pas que j'ai raté grand chose en fait quoi. Il y a toujours cet objet de quête qu'on peut acheter là, le parfum bizarre, à 5000 balles. Mais j'ai pas vu de quête encore qui le demande donc.
Interesting.
Allez, partons.
As a neutral, a political association of mages solely de...
Ok. C'est à l'étage. On se TP. Et allons-y. Alors c'est pas très grand ici, où est-ce qu'ils vont faire leur expérience?
Ah, there you are. In case you were wondering, I sent 2 mages to help Richard and Hubert find their way to the guild. It will be a marvelous opportunity to deepen our knowledge on magic. I'm still fascinated by the idea that an abundance of magic is able to create sentience. Just think of what that entails. Either way, I am ready to join you. I need to take care of some formalities first, but I'm ready to depart before next dawn. Where shall we meet? According to your story, the Shaper City is in the middle of Iskander, is it not?
Ah oui, c'est ça, vas-y.
Yes, near a village called Farland's Hope. But you can just meet us on the border of Everlight, and we'll take you there together.
Then that is what I will do. Thank you, Tahar. I'm looking forward to working with you.
C'est cool. Et moi, je veux savoir ce qui se passe avec le golem, moi. Je veux la suite du golem, moi. Ils peuvent pas nous laisser comme ça sans rien. Quoi. Peut-être que si on sort et qu'on rentre, il y a la suite de la quête. J'aimerais quand même savoir ce qui se passe avec ce golem.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are
un
shocked
test, hein.
to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed.
Cercle d'amis. Ok. Allez. Je le teste, hein, voir si ça développe la quête.
As a neutral, a political association of...
Ça m'intéresse cette histoire de golem là. Non, il n'y a pas de suite. Ah, c'est dommage. C'est dommage qu'il n'y ait pas de suite.
Yes.
Okay. Non, il n'y a pas de suite. Ah merde, c'est dommage. J'aurais bien aimé savoir la suite de la quête. Enfin, moi, pas suite de la quête, mais au moins la suite de l'histoire. Bon, c'est pas grave. Tac. Et du coup, ce qu'on va faire, je vais me diriger du coup vers le site de fouille pour l'autre là. Là-bas, ouais. Et du coup, comme ça, on fera la suite de l'histoire. Allez, go. C'est parti.
Sounds like a plan. That way?
Yes. Elves, be wary.
Merde.
They will fall.
C'est qui eux?
I'm
Aïe,
injured.
aïe, aïe. Bah, c'est quoi là? Oh, j'ai plus de vie avec elle. Normal, c'est cool.
killed one
Eh,
of our heroes.
j'hallucine.
Now, don't die on me, will you? I need you.
Help me,
I need
for heck's
help
sake.
over here.
Et j'hallucine? Ils m'ont tué.
Come on, don't die on us now.
Ah oui, ça, attends.
Blazes, get up, will you?
Je m'attendais pas à me faire embusquer comme ça en prenant le portail. Ok. Écoutez. J'ai failli mourir sur un combat à la con comme ça. On va attendre un peu pour se régénérer quand même. Ça me paraît pas une mauvaise idée.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Donc ça sera ça le portail? Ouais.
What do we need?
Allez,
Yes.
allons-y.
Interesting.
Dearest breath. You really killed them all. Just who exactly are you?
Bah je te le dirai pas.
Doesn't matter. So this is the portal.
Yes.
Did you reconstruct it?
No, it was still intact when we found it. Which is more than strange, but that's also where the mystery ended. We couldn't activate it, even with the portal stone.
How did you find it in the first place? And what makes you believe it's connected to the island?
Hibernian stone tablets. You see, similar to the Shapers, the Hibernians had developed a magic that allowed them to travel great distances within a short amount of time through portals. By stepping through an active portal, it took you wherever its counterpart was located.
Teleportation.
Yes, but much safer and also available to the common folk.
I see. And how do you know this portal's counterpart is on the island?
Another long story, for which I assume you don't have the time. Suffice to say that I found a kind of map, one that outlined all the Hibernian portals, how they used to be back in their era.
Interesting. And these portal stones were required to activate them?
Yes, but as I said, it didn't help. I paid a fortune to buy it from a Chilean merchant, but I might as well have sung my incantations on a brick.
Where is that stone now? Can I see it?
You're really stubborn, aren't you? No, you can't.
Qu'il est con.
Because I threw it away.
Why?
Because it was useless. It was useless. Like all of this sodding. Forgive me. I shouldn't have gotten so upset. This place, it just
Et tu l'as acheté où ta pierre?
brings up memories.
Where did you throw it away? Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. There's a small shack near the old river watch in the southwest. That was the day I had finally realized that I had been chasing a ghost all along. You'll try to find it, won't you? I can see it. Please. I don't know who you are. But believe me,
Sud-ouest.
it's pointless. You're wasting your time.
Let me be the judge of that. Will you wait here?
If you insist. It's not as if I'm missing anything in that sodding city.
Ok, bon, on va chercher la pierre. Alors, du coup. Toc. Ouvrons un portail qui va du coup ici. C'est ça, hein? Celui-là? Peut-être. Il y a du monde à côté ou pas? Non, ça a l'air d'être safe. Ok.
Yes.
Of course.
Ou ici.
There. I think that's the shack Watley was talking about.
Ok. On a dû bloquer cela, hein.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Could this be the stone?
Show me. Yes, that might be it. Though, that's interesting.
Hmm?
This stone. It's ornamented with Hibernian runes. But it looks a lot like our Shaper rune.
Interesting. Well, let's get back to Watley.
Ok, et go.
Careful. I'll be swift.
Comment tes copains? Mais vous êtes cons quoi. Soyez pas cons les mecs. Merci.
Hmm?
Watley? We found...
By the... What? How is that possible?
C'est magique. Ouais, c'est ça, elle a réagi à ma présence.
The portal. I think it reacted to me.
But... This doesn't make sense. No, this is a dream. This isn't happening.
Well,
I need to see.
Ok.
Well, blazes. Stop!
Too late. We need to follow him.
great, but you go first.
Ouais, je pensais arrêter la vidéo là, moi. C'est pas grave.
Let's see.
Attendez. Restons là. Ok. Du coup, je vais m'arrêter là pour la vidéo. Et puis, bah, le prochain coup, bah, on ira faire cette quête. Allez, à la prochaine. Bisous.